Hi guys, and welcome to La Lucha is Real podcast. I'm your host, Angel.
And I'm Edith.
And is this our first episode for June? Or am I tripping?
So. Wait. No, I think so, yes. No, we're tripping. No, yeah. No, we're tripping. We just had a first episode.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But this is the first episode we actually film
in June.
Making me fucking think,
you guys,
bro.
This year is just flying by.
We're 6 months in. 6 months.
Like, I feel
life.
I feel like the year just started.
No, I know. This year is flying by at the same time. It's like so much has happened in this year that I'm just like, whoa. But aquí estamos. How are you guys' goals for the year? You know, this is when you make your 6-month check-in to see where you're at with your goals and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, I'm doing okay.
You checked in with yourself?
I checked in with a couple of them.
Oh, yeah?
There's some that I've just completely
abandoned?
Yes. I'm like, girl, you need to get back on top of it.
Which ones have you been on top of?
Well, I said...
Well, I guess which ones are you proud of that you've committed to?
Oh, I think I can announce it a little bit here, but one of the biggest goals in there was I wanted to find another job.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to find another job, and I barely made the cut, bro. I barely made the 6-month cut, but I did it.
There you go. Was your goal for it to be within the first 6 months?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you did it.
I know. So
there you go. Cross that off the list.
So, for los que no saben, sí voy a empezar un nuevo trabajo ya para en julio. So, that should be exciting, a new journey. And I'm actually really excited.
So, it's still within the same company.
Yeah. It's still within... That's a good thing, you know? Like, it's still within the same company. But definitely a much higher position. So
there you go. A
lot more up to par with my skill set. So
there you go.
Yeah. So that was one of my biggest ones. One that also was pretty big, but I was not consistent in was with being active in fitness journey.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. You did pretty good though for a while.
Yeah. Like I was.
Well, I don't know how you're doing with. I mean, you're getting back in it.
Yeah, but it much more consistent than previous times. But I wish I just was like. I guess I gotta give myself grace, you know?
Yeah.
But I do wish I was a little bit more consistent, like when it came to like my running and everything like that. But we're getting there. We didn't leave it completely, but that's what I'm gonna re-strategize for the next part of the year.
That's good. I honestly, you want to hear something hilarious?
What?
I don't even remember what my goals were.
She said, huh? What goals?
I only remember one.
And which one was that one?
And I think I've been doing pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Which one was that
one? Basically, I don't remember word for word what I said what it was, but I remember what I meant.
I remember the feeling.
But I do remember saying that I basically wanted to be more open with how I'm feeling and making sure that my expression actually like meets what I'm actually feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. So like basically
I remember you said something about that.
Yeah, something along the lines of like I want to make sure that like I'm not like I'm not downplaying or exaggerating how I feel and actually like communicating what it is that I am feeling. And I feel like I've done pretty good.
Hey, there we go.
Because I feel like I don't think that I've like downplayed, like if I'm upset or something's bothering me, I feel like I've been able to confront it and like talk about it instead of just being like sometimes I feel like when I'm feeling discomfort or like something's bothering me, I feel like normally I just kind of like keep pushing it off or not pushing it off, but kind of just being like
brush it off.
Brush it off. Like it's not that bad, Angel, like this and this and that. And I feel like now I'm more like, you know what? Like this is bothering me.
Yeah. Like let me address it.
Yeah. Or,
that's really good.
Or if I'm like excited about something or whatever, like not fucking downplaying that either. I feel like my expression is meeting my I don't know how to explain. What the fuck was I saying?
That makes sense. So I get you. I know they get you too.
Yeah.
We know what she's talking about.
Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, I think I've done pretty good. Yeah. I mean, there's no fucking metric for this.
No.
But
as long as you feel good, you know?
Yeah.
You feel like that you've done progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember my other goals, to be completely honest, guys.
Did you write are you one of those people that writes yours down?
Yeah. I have them on my agenda. And I literally just read them like this morning. I just kind of forgot what I read.
You know what? I just remembered. I remember I told myself that I was actually going to give myself more grace this year.
Oh, you're giving yourself more grace.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? This year, I'm not going to... Because I feel like previous years, I've been very specific about my goals. And then I beat myself up for not achieving or attaining or being consistent with those.
Yeah.
And I feel like I think I told myself that this year I was going to give myself more grace. And I was going to be like, you know what? Like, as long as I'm doing better than I was last year...
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And honestly, has been a weight off my shoulders because I feel like I've been giving myself a lot of grace this year.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
And I feel like I've been in a much better place.
Yeah.
Mentally. Like, you were just telling me the other day, you're like, girl, you're so chill.
Yeah.
Like, I normally would have been like worried or like anxiety about a lot of things or like certain things that's out of my control. And I would be like upset over it. And now I'm just like, it is what it is.
Lo que va a pasar, va a pasar.
Yeah.
And that's how you live a happier life, you know?
Anyways, what do we have on what's going on today?
So today it is going to be a fair warning, guys. It is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, or that's what we think it's going to be, and then it ends up being 2 hours, but it's not, because I have to wake up super early tomorrow, so this needs to be short. But we are going to dabble into a little bit of fun. Se me fue el train of thought. Oh yeah, there we go. It's back again. It's back in the station. I want to have a little fun because I don't know if you've been on Reddit. Are you an avid Reddit reader?
But I mean I have been on it, but I'm not like actively constantly going on it.
Okay. So there's this thread called Am I the Asshole? And it's very popular.
I've read a lot of those.
Yeah.
Like when people screenshot them and post them on social media and stuff. Yes, I've read those.
And oh my God, it's like, if you guys really like the being nosy and knowing about other people's life and maybe a little bit of chisme and stuff like that right there,
you go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's like a kid in a candy store. Like, you got de todo. And am I the asshole, like, friendships? Am I the asshole relationships? Am I the asshole, like, work situations? Like, de todo. Everything.
So you found some good ones?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, actually. Okay. But we're just gonna go for a couple of them. And I want you guys to also, like, reply in the comments, you know, if you are on YouTube, or if you're listening to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, head over to our YouTube comment section. And I want to hear your opinion too. Like, I want to know, like, do you think this person is an asshole?
Okay.
You know? And I want to hear yours, okay? So we're going to go with the first one. All right. Am I the asshole for starting a new relationship a month after I filed for divorce? Okay. I, 41 female, was unhappy in my marriage. My ex-husband, 41 male, for a while. With my ex-husband, 41 male, for a while. I had pretty much decided 2 months ago that I wanted a divorce. I had spoken to him about being unhappy, but I didn't tell him I wanted a divorce until a month, because I wanted to make sure I was completely sure, and there were things going on that I didn't want to spoil for him and others, in the case that it was awkward. I filed for the divorce application the same day I told him. I had told my friend, 40 male, that I was getting divorced 2 months ago when I first decided. There was always a connection with this friend, but nothing happened because I was married. Although lots of people we knew assumed that there was, now they very definitely think that something was going on. And in my head and heart, I am single now. But obviously, divorces take time. So technically, I'm still married. Am I the asshole for starting something so soon after filing for divorce, even though in my head my marriage has been over for a year or more?
That's a loaded question.
So technically, not divorced yet, but filed for divorce already.
Yeah. Okay? She was separated, right? She was separated, not divorced.
Yeah, separated, not divorced. I feel like a lot of women, before they decide to end a relationship, they're already mentally checked out from a while ago. Mm-hmm. You know, we have to take that in consideration. So she filed for divorce, and then a month later is in a new relationship with her friend that everybody thought they had something together, but they didn't. Mm-hmm. But now they do.
Okay.
So is she the asshole, Angel? Being married. From your married opinion.
It's tricky because, like, I get it. Like, you've been mentally checked out of this relationship. So when you ended it technically and you said, I want a divorce, I feel like that's kind of like breaking up with the other person, right?
Yeah.
But you're still legally tied to this person. So I get it, but you're still technically married. And honestly, I don't know. It's so tricky because, like, if Val just told me, like, I want a divorce, and then a month later he's in a whole ass new relationship, I'd be like, you're a fucking asshole.
Like, you in the perspective of the other person. Like, so her husband.
Yeah, like, if I was her husband, I'd be like, you are an asshole. The fuck? We're not even technically divorced. Like, you know?
Like, or at least separated for some time, you know?
You didn't even wait for the ink to dry. Like... But I get it from both perspectives. Yeah. It's tricky because also, like, and I don't know, like, also I don't know what kind of guy she's now in a relationship with, because
he knows
what's going on. And, like, how many fucking people tell them, like, oh, I'm gonna get a divorce, or I'm in the process of getting a divorce, meanwhile they're still fucking fully married. So I personally would not want to get involved with somebody who's still technically married, because la gente siempre dice, like, oh, I'm already getting a divorce, I'm this is that, whatever, right? And then they're actually not. Yeah. So the guy that just jumped into this relationship with her obviously knew that she was married for a while and didn't even, like, really, I don't know. It's weird.
It feels uneasy because I get it. I feel like as a woman, you definitely mentally checked out a while ago. Like, she probably mentally checked out from what she said, like, a year ago. Mm-hmm. Okay, I get it. But at the same time, you were still in this relationship or trying to make it work because you were there for that much time, right? You decide to take the route of filing the divorce, which is great. You do make the best decision for yourself. But I feel like, I mean, love is love. You can find it no matter what, I guess. Who are we to predict when love is going to come back, you know, or come around, right? But I just feel like I'm not saying, I'm saying just a little bit of more time just to heal also herself, you know? Because obviously you guys broke up for a reason. And it's kind of like trying to find out, okay, what do I want now that I've been married for so long? Like, let me get my head straight. Let me make sure that I'm good.
Let me take a breather.
Yeah, let me take a breather. Get to know myself again. Because I feel like a lot of people invest so much time into relationships that they forget who they are, you know? And then later think about dating. You know, I'm not saying, like, I just feel... I guess I'm more of a work on yourself a little bit more and then get to dating. But it also makes me feel like una cosa sería if it was some random stranger. Okay? Fuck. Cupido, like, Cupid works like that. You know? Sometimes, like, shoot, you fall in love. But this specific person, you were in a marriage. And now you're finally, like, they literally were just waiting for you to just...
End
it. Or something to fuck up for them to swoop up. Like, I don't feel comfortable, like, a person thinking like that. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable, like, the person that I end up with having those thoughts of, like, oh, like, wishing bad upon, or, like, wishing that something went wrong with their relationship so they could be together. You get me?
Mm-hmm. So, ultimately, do you think she's an asshole?
I'm like a half-half. I can't say a complete asshole because I feel like, she was probably mentally checked out from a while ago, and love comes, and, who are we to say for love not to flourish? But I feel like it's just that specific person, the fact that they knew your life story and they were there before you filed for divorce, and you guys had a connection, and then now, I don't know. I feel like even if they had a connection, I feel like por respeto por ella should have, like, also, like, you know what, let's wait a little bit longer. I want you to enjoy yourself and get to know, really, like, you just came out of a long-term, like, a marriage.
Yeah.
That's not just anything. That's the thing about it. That's just not anything. So, what do you think?
I don't know, girl. I'm split as well.
Like
I'm fucking split.
50-50 asshole?
I'm split because I fully understand why she did what she did.
Yeah.
I know where she's coming from.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking from his perspective, like, damn, you're an asshole.
Yeah, like, as a ex-husband.
Because I also be like,
shit.
I would also think, like, what kind of husband did she have, though? Like, were they just, like, was there, like, love lost? Like, did you guys just grow apart? Like, was he a shitty person?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, also, like, let's say we just grew apart. I also feel like if me and Val grew apart and then he just asked me for a divorce and then fucking month later is in a full ass relationship, I'd be like, damn, that's how much you respected, like, our relationship.
Yeah. And you start also questioning.
The years.
And you start questioning, like, when did this actually start? Because, like, how did you move on so fast? And it's like, she could have started, obviously, after she filed for divorce, but no, that's not going to take away the other person's thoughts of, like, there was probably something going on. And I'm just saying that because I've never been in a marriage, but I've been in a similar situation like that, where I was on the husband's side, and
he was an asshole, right?
Yeah.
And, I know
he was an asshole.
He was just an asshole, not because of that, but
he was just overall. But yeah, like, that, even if it started after you guys filed for divorce, broke up, or everything, those thoughts are going to still be there. Like, oh shit, like, maybe there was cheating. Maybe it's, how can it be so fast?
Yeah.
So, I'm a half-half.
Yeah, I'm pretty split. Because, like, I understand, but also, like, you are kind of an asshole.
Like, un poquito más tiempo.
I'm
like,
also practicing empathy, you know?
Giving, just, connecting, or como se dice? Giving her grace.
Yeah. For him too, though, because, like, that's kind of, I don't know.
There's two in a marriage. It's just, you don't know how it ended either. So, I have this one pulled up so you can read it. This one's a longer one.
Okay.
But it looks really juicy, but
my eyes are so itchy, guys.
Do you want me to read it?
No,
since
it's
your
okay.
eyes itchy? Okay.
I already saw the beginning and I'm like, oh, Lord. Okay. Am I the asshole for walking out on a family dinner because my sister and my husband implied they were sleeping together?
Oh.
My sister, 31 female, and my husband, 31 male, had a short relationship back when they were in high school. Oh, I'm already...
I don't know about that. In high school?
Yeah, but I already feel weird because, like, first of all, why are you dating your sister's ex?
Yes.
Or why are you married?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, the way she started, okay, initially I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, girl.
Kind of got yourself in a pickle.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why, because you never know if they're still fucking, like... Okay, let's continue. had a short relationship back when they were in high school. It wasn't anything major, but most of my family knew they were dating nonetheless. Fast forward to my husband going to a nearby state school and my sister leaving town for college. They broke up, but they still remained good friends. In the meantime, me and him got closer and we started dating. Okay. I think you're the asshole. I don't have to finish this. Because your sister went out of town and you just moved right in. Okay, never mind. Let me finish.
I don't know. You don't do that.
Okay. Me and him got closer and we started dating. My sister was cool with it as they had left off on good terms and they didn't have any romantic feelings towards each other anymore. Fast forward to now, me, 28 female, and my husband have been married for 2 years and are expecting a baby girl in October. My family usually has a big dinner every 3 months to get in touch with the whole family. We were supposed to reveal our baby's gender at this specific dinner. I had it all planned. My sister had ordered a big cake since she was the only one who knew the gender of the baby. The cake was brought out in the middle of our gathering. Once we cut it open, it was revealed that we would have a baby girl. I was thrilled, but my family and my husband were hoping for a boy. That's when my parents commented that we should try for a boy next time. It was a joke. We all laughed, but then my husband said, "Why wait that long?" and winked at my sister in front of my whole family. Okay, he's an asshole too.
Oh.
Dude, you guys are all assholes. Why wait that long? And winked at my sister in front of my whole family. My sister laughed at that and said it wasn't a bad idea. I was confused as to what they were implying, so I questioned them about it. And my husband said, "Well, we could always spark up an old romance."
What in the...
I was so embarrassed and upset that I walked away from the table and stormed out of the house, got in my car, and drove to my best friend's house. When I got there, I broke down crying. I couldn't understand why they would hint at something like that, especially when they know that I've been cheated on before. When I explained the situation to my friend, she was also confused and comforted me. I slept over at her house and I'm still currently there, but I woke up to multiple missed calls and texts from my family, mainly my sister and my husband. Everyone, including my mom and dad, think I'm overreacting and it was just a lighthearted joke. My sister wants me to stop acting so childish and go back home to my husband. I was too angry to look at any of my husband's texts. So, am I the asshole for leaving and refusing to respond to my husband after he made a joke about cheating on me with my sister?
You gotta unfold this. You gotta unpack this. There's multiple layers to this.
Yeah, definitely multiple layers.
What do you think?
I think you guys are all assholes. You, your sister, and the fucking husband / ex-boyfriend. I think they're all assholes for different reasons.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, the sister and the guy broke up, right? She went out of town. And then she just moved right in and was like, "Oh, my sister's cool with it. Let's start dating." That's fucking weird, bro. You guys... like shared the same dick, like
exactly.
That's weird. That even if it was I don't know, that's fucking weird. Okay, that's weird. And it's also like I don't know. Anyways, that makes you an asshole because you fucking decided to start a relationship with your sister's ex. Okay, that makes her an asshole. Then the fucking commentary that this man made and the way he behaved, disrespectful. And he's an asshole.
Yep.
Then she, rightfully so, gets upset over this exchange.
Yeah. Mind you, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Too. So, like your senses are all heightened as well.
But I think it's justifiable.
No, exactly.
And then the sister goes, "Stop acting so childish."
Oh my God.
And gaslighting her.
Yeah, basically.
Be like, "You shouldn't feel this way."
No, her whole family gaslighting her because then she's
You're right, the fucking family too. This is a family of assholes. Yeah. You guys are all assholes.
Like, she has a right to feel like that because that's plain out disrespect. From
embarrassing.
Both. Yeah, embarrassing. I don't know. And this sucks because she's pregnant.
I don't want to be
She's
anywhere near that family.
Yeah, but she's having the kid from him. And that's her sister.
Dude, imagine the fucking guy and the sister get back together and now they have a kid. And then ahora tienen primo hermanas. Or what is it? Yeah, primo hermanas.
Well, yeah, but fuck.
Because they would technically be cousins by sister.
Yeah, pero eso se llaman ya primo hermanos. You know, like, don't you call that when you're, when, like, my dad's brother's, whatever kids?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
With my cousins. We've called each other, like, prima hermanas or whatever. But literally...
They would be like hermanos, primo hermanos.
Yes. Like you can no, that's messy. Let us know what you guys think, because that one, dude, off the fucking bat, the way that it started, I was like, what?
It just got worse and worse.
It got worse and worse.
But yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think they're all assholes in their own way. Yeah, you just don't like, the first thing, you shouldn't have messed with your sister's ex. That's just fucking weird.
Yeah, you should have not messed with him.
But yeah, está embarazada, so it was very fucking wrong. It was wrong for.
Why is he getting with the fucking ex's sister?
And then Joe, también él, he has fucking a lot. I don't know, he's fucking weird.
And then the jokes, like,
and then he winks at her and says like, "Oh, babe, we can rekindle a romance."
Bro,
get the fuck out of here. I would have ended this shit right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that would have been hands on sight. Yeah, like, as soon as I saw that, I would have already fucking decked him.
I'm cutting all you off.
Dude, that shit got me worked up. That's weird. Anyways, let us know what you guys think.
One more?
Yeah.
And this one's long too. Okay. Well, they're all kind of long because they give explanations. But here we go. Am I the asshole if I told my sister's fiance she's cheating on him? Ooh, okay. My sister has been dating her fiance for 6 years now. They got engaged in 2023. They met online, and majority of their relationship has been long distance. But now they've been regularly seeing each other every few months. He's a really nice guy, definitely a bit of a people pleaser, but I have no gripes with him. My family all don't think he's the guy for her, but ultimately they've lasted a while and they seem to balance each other out. Recently, my sister has been hanging out with her male coworker until 5 a.m. almost every night. She stopped communicating with my mom where she was going and gets defensive when she gets asked what's going on. I found out that she and her fiance are on a break after her fiance reached out to me just for a routine chat and hinted at it. He told me things have been going rough, but didn't elaborate further because he wasn't interested in going behind my sister's back. He's been using this time to self-discover and grow. Meanwhile, my sister, I feel, isn't making the greatest decisions. I have no clue how she worded this break thing on her fiance, but as someone who was cheated on, it rubs me the wrong way that she's doing something hurtful like this. I have lost respect to her, but she is still my sister, and I don't want to hurt her. But it's hard to sit back and watch her act like this without her fiance knowing. Am I the asshole if I told him, or is it smarter to stay quiet? Oh,
I have an answer. Like, you didn't even have to. You didn't have to finish.
The loyalty.
You did not have to finish. You did not have to finish for me to know that she's an asshole.
Yeah, I'm like, the loyalties with your family. I don't know, like who that's your
I don't give a fuck if my sister was having like 10 men. They're all my brother-in-laws.
I'm just gonna call you a brother-in-law so I don't have to remember names.
Yeah. Yeah, she's an asshole.
Yeah.
Because, and not only that, but like,
I'm sorry.
Mind your fucking business. Okay, first of all, she's an asshole, but also they were on a break. they said it was a break.
Yeah, y cada quien lo usó como ellos querían.
Even though, like, it's not her fault that he decided to fucking do the right thing and grow and self-discover. Mm-hmm. It's not her fault that that's what he chose to do, and she chose to fuck around. You know, is it dirty? Yeah, I'm not saying it's not. It's fucking shady that she's keeping that from him, but they were on a break.
Yeah.
And she's technically she is not cheating. Okay?
Technically. It's just that's the
thing
about
I also don't believe in breaks.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, people, like, it's how you I don't believe in breaks either. Like, you either break up or you don't. Like, breaks are just fucking, you're just asking for problems with a break, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I believe in breaks at all. It's like,
so I feel like a break is like a complete breakup.
Like, if you need space, you can go sleep in the other room.
Yeah, go fucking rent a cabin for a couple days and let's think this through.
Yeah.
But I feel like a break, that's a breakup for me.
And also, honestly, not only that, but like, did they establish boundaries and ground rules for this? She
wouldn't know because that's none of her business.
Exactly. And that goes back to she need to stay in her fucking lane.
I don't know. Like, that's your sister, bro.
It's my sister. I'm best friends with my sister. Like, I would never do her like that. And also, it's now none of my fucking business. As bad as I feel, even if I've been cheated on.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's none of my fucking business. And I do feel bad for this. Now, it's different because obviously if my sister was being cheated on, I would fucking tell her. Again, my loyalty is to my sister.
That's what I'm saying. Your loyalty is to your sister. I feel the same. I feel like I would definitely, like, if I felt really bad, like, oh shit, like, fuck, like, what's happening? I'd talk to my sister, be like, what's happening? Like, are you okay?
Like, what kind of person do you want to be? What kind of relationship? Like, if you guys are on a break and you guys decide to get back, like, how is this going to affect you? There's a lot of things that things that you could talk about.
Yeah, you could talk to her about, but I don't think the right thing is for you to fucking rat her out.
And not only that, but it's not your fucking place. Yeah.
Oh, if I was the sister. Oh, if I was, like, the sister that was doing the whatever, and I found out my sister ratted on me, all right,
I'd be like, I see you. Okay, that's how things are.
Okay,
out of all the fucking times I covered for your ass,
and now you whatever. But no, I feel like your loyalty is to your sister. Honestly, I feel like it sucks. It's a fucking sucky situation.
Yeah, she's an asshole for
and you could talk, but I feel like if you really care that much, have that conversation with her. Mm-hmm. Make her, like, have some sense and either break shit off completely or see what's gonna happen. But
100%.
I don't think it's their place to tell the fiance. Mm-mm.
Yeah, ¿quién te manda? Like, why?
Yeah, so definitely think
you can feel bad
asshole
at a distance.
What do you guys think? Comment down below. Is she the asshole for trying to tell her sister's fiance that her sister's cheating? Let us know.
It's fucking people, bro. Mind your fucking business.
I'm just so pissed.
Yeah, that shit.
Do you want to go?
Okay.
Do you want me to read one more, or do you want to go to Chisme?
No, let's go into Chisme. Okay. Let's hear. I want to hear what our friends' drama is.
Let's go. Because last semester.
Yeah, you're still in school mode.
Sorry, guys. Last episode, we didn't get to Chisme.
Yeah.
It was a long episode.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Do you want to read the shorter one or the longer one?
The shorter one, because I read long ones already.
Okay.
Here we go. How do you know when it's time to introduce your man to your family? I'm super private. I've been with my man for almost a year. He's amazing. Honestly, future hubby material. I just struggle with commitment issues, and the one and only man I introduced to my family left a sour taste in my mouth. Fucking James. Fuck you, James. But I'm trying to fight that and not hold that against my current man. Any tips, suggestions? By the way, I've already met his family and they love me, which makes it harder. Coming from somebody, my experience, that I also struggle with that too. I don't want to present somebody to my family that I don't see myself marrying and having a long future with. But it seems from what you commented, you said they're hubby material. Like, you see that long term. I think more so right now you're just more so scared of because of the previous relationship, but you can't let that previous relationship or your experience stop you from having a great experience with your current partner. And like, you know, you already met his family, you know?
Like, don't punish your current partner for your ex's actions.
Yeah. So I think you already acknowledging that it's going long term. You guys have already been a year together. That's good, you know? You already see like, oh, you know, that's my future husband. I think it's time. Honestly, I think it's time for your family to meet him. I think at the point where you already thought you saw that like hubby material, I feel like that's time for you to introduce
How would you introduce them? Like, would you do it like in a more private setting, public, like?
Definitely more private.
Okay.
I think for me specifically, I would bring them to the house and then have them like sit down with like have a family dinner and like talk to my parents and stuff like that. Just pero no like not a straight up like a party, like a family party or anything like that. I don't want to catch them off guard. I want them to like get to know my future partner and like privately and be able to ask their questions freely and not feel like, oh, you know, I could just say hi to him. No, like I want them to actually come together.
Dude, I don't know why in my head I'm thinking like when you said ask them questions, I'm like, so how long you been fucking my daughter for?
Bro,
could you imagine?
Gonna ask that,
could you imagine though?
Oh my goodness. But yeah, something like that. I think definitely private is the best for when you're introducing somebody new. So
I think that's good advice.
Yeah. You already see the hubby material. Might as well. ¿Qué tiene? And if something goes wrong, like, you just have to have enough trust in yourself that you're going to get through it. And just because you present them to your parents doesn't mean that it's going to go right or wrong. It's just like, you know, he's a big part of your life, and your family is a big part of your life. They're going to come together at one point. So,
yeah. And I think also, like, as family, like, I would want to know, like, you know, who's taking up so much of my daughter's time and, like, or my sister or whatever, you know, like, I would be genuinely like, oh, like, let me into that part of your life, you know?
Exactly. I just want to get to know that person, you know, see what kind of vibe they carry.
Yeah, first of all, like, see because, like, what if they see something you don't?
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. I wouldn't, it's time. It's time a presentarlo.
I agree. Okay, next one. Sister-in-law update. Okay, so this is the one where the sister-in-law was acting weird, right? With the husband.
Oh, like putting a claim on him type thing?
Or she was like making weird comments and then wanted to hang out with her all the time or whatever.
And like Loki had to think for him, no?
Kind of. Well, that's
like es lo que se siente?
Yeah, that's what we thought. Okay. So it's sister-in-law update. After y'all read my submission from last time and y'all had suggested for me to ask my husband about his sister-in-law, well, I did.
Oh, ¿qué dijo?
I love these follow-up chismes.
Me too.
I asked him if he has ever gotten weird vibes from her, and he said no. Okay. That being said, I feel that she's just envidiosa as fuck, period. Even my suegros noticed it and told my husband, se me hace que le dan celos con tu esposa cuando vienen aquí. Keep in mind, as soon as me and my husband would get to her apartment, since my suegros were staying there, we would all have dinner together. Then she would randomly get up and go to her room without saying goodbye to any one of us. I would think, oh, maybe she's just going to go to the restroom, but she would just not come back. Like, come on, girl, really? How old are you? You're the one that doesn't talk at all with our suegros like I do. And 2, why do you make yourself seem important by going into your room instead of hanging out with us? I just can't with her and the way she acts. This is why I'll rather keep my distance from her. That's just weird. That's weird energy. Like, the whole, like, no se va a despedir. Like, she's just gonna...
Yeah, yo creo que tiene celos.
Yeah.
She sees that, like, you have a great relationship, you know, with his parents and everything. And then she's just kind of like...
Because she's not... And which is also weird because they live together.
Yeah. I know, exactly. I don't know. Just stay away.
Yeah.
You don't want that kind of energy
I
around
agree.
you.
Stay away. You don't need that energy because I don't know. I definitely got weird vibes.
Besties, no. Fuck that
Which
shit.
is so weird because, like, what's with the hot and cold? Is this girl bipolar? Like,
Maybe.
1 minute she's, like, acting all stuck up and shit. And then the next minute she wants to hang out with her all the time.
She's... No say. Yeah, she has to be, like...
Something's not right up. There's some loose screws.
Some loose screws. Tell her to go get some therapy.
Or some dick. I don't know.
That too, maybe that's the problem. It causes a lot of issues, let me tell you that.
You said let me tell you.
But I think right now we'll wrap it up with that.
Yeah.
Cause I gotta wake up early in the morning, guys. I gotta wake up at 3 a.m.
Why so early?
Cause I gotta dip.
Oh yeah, that's for girl. Okay,
this is the 5th time I tell you this.
Can you tell I've been having a difficult week.
Yeah, she has.
It's been a very hard week. And I've been working a lot.
Yeah.
Like, ew.
Why do we have to work?
Okay. All right, so aquí los vamos a dejar.
If you got this far to the episode, what should they comment?
What should they comment? Some weird shit.
Some weird shit?
Yeah, something weird.
Like?
Because we got a lot of fucking weirdos. Like, stories with weirdos.
What's something weird? I don't know what emoji is weird. All I can think about is a zombie emoji.
Zombie emoji?
Yeah, but it's not weird.
When did we talk about that? You know?
Family relationships.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sister-in-laws.
I don't know, you guys. Put whatever emoji you want.
Yeah, put the little sister emoji. What is the two girls?
The two girls holding hands. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, put that one. Put the sister emoji. That's weird.
Anyways, that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. No, it's weird how, I don't know. People and
Angel's pissed.
Yeah. It was a rough day. Anyways, ahí los vamos a dejar. Make sure you guys comment your thoughts on all of these. Are they assholes? Are they not assholes? Is it justifiable? Is it not? I don't know. Let us know your thoughts. And also, don't forget to submit your own chisme because we really like to hear the chisme. And give us, like, all the details.
Yeah, all the deets.
Because we always end up having so many questions.
Yeah. So, yeah, make sure that the link should be down below if you're watching YouTube. Or if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, go on to our Instagram. It should be in our bio. So, with that being said.
Ahí los vamos a dejar. Have a great week, you guys. Mm-hmm. Que Dios los bendiga.
Besitos.
Bye, guys. Wait, did we say like, comment, subscribe?
Like, comment, subscribe. Leave a 5-star review. Anything less?
You're going to hit the DMs.
You already know.
Okay, ahora sí.
Besitos.
Bye, guys.